Alright, so looks like right now I'm gonna wash a few records because I got some, they're pretty dirty. And I'll go through the whole thing a little bit later on in this video. Well, I'll go through the records at the beginning of this, or at the end, I don't know. I'll figure it out. When you're watching this on YouTube, you'll know how I did it. But so I'm thinking maybe I should just get a stack of these. But anyway, here's one. It's kind of dirty. Got some soapy water here. So. So you notice I'm pushing all the force onto the center of the record. But I've already done this with about 5 different ones already. It's really good with that. That was good. There we go, clean. And now the next one, I guess. Alright, what's up, folks? Here's a little bit different of video. It's sort of a pickups video, but not really, kind of. And so, I guess it's about 2 months, 3 months ago. What was it? Was it May? April? I don't remember. It was several months back. It may have been May. But at any rate, me and Tori went back to Tennessee to visit her family. And so she went and asked her mom about her records because she just hasn't listened to them in good Lord forever. And so she actually relinquished them to us. And so I figured I'd go through the whole list to see what I got, to show off what I got, because there's actually some really good stuff in it. I think there's about 8 to 10 that I didn't really care about, but the rest of them were pretty good. So we'll go through the list here. Okay, so we got AC/DC Back in Black. Move everything out so I can get a format going. Okay, we got Pink Floyd, The Wall, double vinyl. Not a huge fan of double vinyl sets because, frankly, I think that they could easily get them on one vinyl. They just try. Floyd, probably not. But I have several double vinyls where the whole album is like 50 minutes. I'm like, seriously guys, you could have definitely put 25 minutes of music on each side. Starflyer did it. You guys can do it too, jerks. Got Kiss Alive. Gatefold. It's a double set, but it actually has a lot of crap on it. Got Deuce Strutter. 100,000 Years. Black Diamond. Rock Bottom. Some good stuff there. This one I was blown away with. Well, actually, we'll get to that one a little bit later because that one's kind of a secret. Got Kiss Destroyer. Yeah. Tori says that was hers, so whatever. Got Striper, To Hell with the Devil, the censored cover. The original cover was a little bit too crazy. Had like some angels throwing like a demon or somebody into a lake of fire. It was pretty epic. Got Air Supply, The One That You Love. Never listened to Air Supply before, so I guess I'll figure it out. This and I have no idea what it is, so I'm anxious to check it out. Quarter Flash. Okay. Got Fleetwood Mac Rumors, which I'm not a huge Mac fan, but this one is actually recorded really well. Really good studio, good producer. So I'm just anxious to kind of see how it sounds just sonically, even though I'm not really a fan of their music. Queen, Greatest Hits. No One Bites the Dust, Bohemian Rhapsody, Fat Bottom Girls, Bicycle Race, Under Pressure. Yeah, some decent stuff. We Will Rock You. Got Def Leppard, Pyromania. And keep in mind from the video, I did watch basically every single one of these. As you saw in the video, it was very tedious, but I did it. Got Prince. Can't remember the name of this album, but it's Prince. Oh, here's a good one. The Rocky Horror Picture Show official soundtrack. But that might fetch a pretty penny. Got Loverboy here, which this one's actually a decent one. I listened to it a couple of days ago, pretty decent. Never really gave Loverboy a chance. Kind of sad I haven't. As you notice, there's a lot of contaminants on this, that kind of thing. So. Yeah, buddy. Same one. So yeah, there we go. And next one. This over here. Got Journey here with Escape. The only thing I was kind of disappointed about was has a, looks like it's cracked, 2 different pressure points, and so on Don't Stop Believing it just won't play because it hits that crack and the needle skips, and it hits the crack and the needle skips, and so basically it just keeps on spinning around the same line over and over and over. I may replace that one. But anyway, Journey, Evolution. Journey, Departure. Got UFO, No Place to Run. Tony Basil, however you pronounce it, because I've heard people pronounce it both ways and I haven't heard an announcer pronounce it, so I don't know. Word of Mouth. Never really listened to her, so I'll give it a chance. REO Speedwagon with High Fidelity. I thought it was interesting how she did her records, because she would just do a slit on the side, so it's still, you know, keeps the original cellophane on it and still has the original stickers on it too. So that's kind of interesting. Got Van Halen here with Women and Children First, and has the original price on of $7.99. $7.99 for a record, kids, at the record bar. Back's killing me. Dude, my back is killing me so bad because I spent like the past, what, I don't know, probably 8 hours washing these stupid things. Because I put in about 4 hours last night, no, I guess 6, and I did another 2 hours today. Right now it's 2:30 and I started about 1:30, so my back's just killing me from all that. Got another Van Halen here. I guess this is self-titled. I listened to that one, it's pretty decent. Which I always thought that, I don't really listen to Van Halen, I always assumed that Van Halen would be pretty heavy, but they're about the same heaviness as AC/DC. But I was really excited about this one. Question Mark and the Mysterians with 96 Tears. Freaking loved that song. Played it for Tori. She was kind of weirded out by it. Yeah, I also went to Starship and got a bunch of these because a lot of her records didn't have them. It helps protect the records. So, got about 30 of those and use them. There we go. So yeah, Question Mark. Good stuff there. Pat Benatar in the Heat of the Night. Doesn't have his Heartbreaker on it. Yeah. Got Leif Garrett, Feel the Need. Definitely looking forward to listening to this one because I never actually heard his music. 347, folks. Yeah, I never actually heard his music. I mean, I never even heard of him until I saw him on World's Dumbest. And Tori said he was like some teen heartthrob in the 80s or something like that. So, it's just 70s because I didn't look very 80s. Oh, it's the 70s. Okay, 1978. Wow. J. Giles Band with Love Stinks. J. Giles Band with Freeze Frame. This one also had a little crack or indentation on it, but it wasn't really bad. I mean, the record still played, it just had a pop every revolution. But it wasn't like the Journey one where the needle skipped. So yeah, the reason I spend so much time cleaning the records is because I've had a few cats, and for as long as I've known Tori, the records set in the living room on a crate. And the cats usually slept on top of the records on the crate. So basically all the records were covered with a film of dust and cat hair and all this other stuff. So that's why I was washing them in the sink in the video there. to clean them off very, very well and get them in good standing order. But yeah, did good. Got Thin Lizzy here with Johnny the Fox. Actually, listened to that the other day. It's pretty decent. Got Cars with Shake It Up. Listened to this the other day. It was pretty good too. Foreigner Head Games. Yeah. Foreigner 4. Or as Joey Ramone call it, Foreigner. And all that crap. Got the Go-Go's, Beauty and the Beat. And got the Cheap Trick, All Shook Up. Label on that one kind of ran a little bit. Oh well. So vinyl's nice and clean. There. Another Pat Benatar, Precious Time. Okay. And now I get to the secret, as it was for me, because I completely overlooked it. I was going through and I was just going through it. I didn't realize that there was so much of this, but there is a lot of freaking Dolly Parton. And I've listened to a few of them. There's actually some pretty good stuff. The intro video there I did with some Dolly Parton. But anyway, when I opened... I was trying to check to see which all records had sleeves and which didn't. when I opened this up, when I opened this one up, out spilled this. The King. This is his very last studio LP. It was released like 3 weeks before he died. And so it has his very last studio sessions on it. And some really good stuff, especially side 2. Side 2 is great. Way Down, Pledging My Love, Moody Blue, She Thinks I Still Care, It's Easy for You. All fantastic songs. So I was really excited about that. I'd like to get some more Elvis on vinyl because, especially 70s Elvis, that was my favorite era. It was just basically soulful crooning at that point. But it was really good stuff. But anyway, so I got Dolly Parton with Heartbreaker. Dolly with Great Balls of Fire. You have Dolly with 9 to 5 and Odd Jobs, the official soundtrack to Working 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. Yeah, good stuff. The best of Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton, Just the Way I Am. Dolly Parton, In the Beginning. Dolly Parton, Just Because I'm a Woman. Come on, people, this is a lot of good crap here. Dolly Parton, Touch Your Woman. And Dolly Parton, Here We Come Again. So yeah, there's all the Dolly Partons. I was really excited about that. We got Olivia Newton-John, Greatest Hits, Volume 2. Not a fan of Greatest Hits collections, but I'll take it. Listen, we have a gatefold of her with her eyes closed, and a gatefold of her with her eyes open. So, that's kind of creepy. And then probably the biggest disappointment out of the entire thing is Kiss, Peter Criss solo album. Disappointing because when I pulled it out, there's a thick, fine, uniform scratch from the center out to the edge on both sides. There's one scratch. I was like, it almost looks like somebody purposely did that. I was a little bit disappointed because I was really looking forward to rocking out to that because it's probably my favorite solo album from Kiss. There we go. I hear my... We got the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Band Tribute. Or, I think Tori said it's actually a movie soundtrack. I don't know. It's not the Beatles, so who cares? Got a cheap peek at today's provocative new rock, Exposed. It's exposed, folks. It's out there now. Can't stop it. Michael Jackson Thriller. Already had this one, so I just kept mine. Loverboy, Get Lucky. Already had that one as well. Tori actually picked up when she was at Vintage Talk one day because it has Working for the Weekend. And the rest of it just stuff that I didn't really care about, so I'm not going to get into that. You know, it looks like about six records of whatever. So yeah, so there's that. Overall, I think a pretty good haul. I'm thoroughly satisfied with that. So I guess that's enough for today's nonsense, and thanks for tuning in again. And everybody have a great day. Peace.